As you can see, we're in Juno now. Holy fuck. This is what I meant by, like, there's 50 events going on right now. This is the best time to play Final Fantasy XI if you were ever interested. It's like a bunch of free stuff. Oh my god, there's somebody named French Toast. What a good name. Oh, that's something else that I meant to talk about, is now that I'm, like, in the game, which, first of all, like, this blue text that you see is the mentor chat to help new players and talk to other mentors. Mostly to help new players. It's been banging. It's really funny. The people in this chat are so funny. There was somebody, like, asking, like, how do I stop being an egg? And then somebody said, take estrogen. And then everybody, somebody said, is everybody in this chat trans? And they said yes. So, we love it so far. But, oh, Simba's feeder just went off and, little boy wanted to, play for some reason. Anyways, yeah, so I've been, like, interacting with the community, and I gotta say, I'm a little embarrassed of my name now. Mostly in that everybody else seems to have, like, these, like, cool, like, names, like Seraphy, fucking French Toes, and I'm Riku Kitty Hearts. I don't know, I feel a bit silly. It's also very long. It's really long. I regret not having a bit of a shorter name, like, at the very least, Kitty Hearts. But we live with our choices. We actually have to live with these choices. There's no name change option. But here, let me get out my list for you guys. We have some nice music going on. Hopefully it's not very loud. I think it's okay. So there's 3 things I'll grab next time I stream this when I have a little more time. But there's 2 things I want to tell you guys about that I did off stream. Oh, hi, Kermie. How are you doing, Kermie? Shout out to checking in. You checked in 4 times. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, so there's... When you think of Final Fantasy XI, there are 2 things that are very important to the gameplay. One of them is getting a chocobo so you can run around on a mount quicker. And one of the other things is a major part of the gameplay, which is sub-jobs. This isn't a thing in Final Fantasy XIV, so if you're unaware, you can have a main job and a sub-job. I'm a warrior and a thief because I was forced to level thief. I'm going to become a dragoon, but I saved that for stream. Anyways, the process of getting your sub-job, unlocking it, and also including the tutorial, and then also getting a chocobo mount was demented. I don't know how you all did it back in the day. Gods, really. But holy fuck. I haven't even unlocked mounts yet. I was like, I had to make myself an optimal map last night, and I ended on that. Sub-jobs though. Let me turn the game down a little bit. Hold on. I don't wanna talk too loud and disturb my jaw too much. It is... I need to rest it a bit more than I am right now. Alright. 28 should be fine. That's alright. Anyways. Okay. So getting sub-jobs is part of the tutorial quests, and so the process of it is you go to Sablina, I think? I don't remember which one it is. And you talk to this woman. This guy comes and he's like, oh yeah, Gilgamesh asked for you, and he also specifically wants 3 clumps of bee pollen. Because of their healing properties. So I'm sent out, not really sent out. I just kind of have to find it, but I have a guide at all times to God, I don't remember what it's called. The mountains. It's something mountains. No wait, that's for something else. I don't even remember what that was for. What the fuck was that for? Oh, that was the Chocobo quest. Okay. Okay. We're going to the fucking plateau, whatever the fuck. Yeah. We go into a crevice, there's bees in there. Oops. Cons chat, Highlands for the bee pollen is better than Lethane. Good to know for the future. Yeah, I went exactly where you, said. Has 4 total spawns of boss. Oh, there's dozens there? Yeah, that would have been definitely more useful. Yeah, I just went to the place that I knew since, I didn't have a warp ring yet, and I had only explored, like, I started in Sandia, and, so that's, like, the only place that I knew, so I just went there without really thinking of it. But yeah, I leveled up Thief since it's easier, and then you wait 5 minutes each time for Steel, and I was like, oh man. It failed, actually, and then I ended up getting the pollen, and I was like, oh my god, thank god. Then I need to get it 2 more times. But fucking hats off to everybody who got their sub jobs back in the day. It was just, you can do it. It's just funny to me how, like the quest line for that is funny to me. Like, it's still like that to this day. It feels like something as important as that would be, I don't know, not more simple. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. But either way, the Chocobo thing, that was the next thing on my goal list. I got my Gaishol grass, I think it was. That wasn't too bad, honestly. I just, I farmed some dragonflies and that's it. But the Raptor ride, that was insane. In the old days, we hunted crabs, damselflies, and ghouls for items at Sobino or Rarabs, Delmos, and Bogey Amora. That's crazy. Did you have to farm for drops that they did, or was it just killing all those things? Because the guy does mention oh, you can give me this, pass, or you can kill a damselfly, which I thought was funny. Yep, each type dropped an item. Oh god. So they did improve it. I mean, it's definitely doable. It's just funny how early on, I mean, I guess it teaches you to farm for drops, I guess. Yeah, I'm here in Juneau, actually, because of the Chocobo mount grabbing. Because like I said, I did not actually complete it. I looked at 2 different guides. One had the actual points, and one had a recommended optimal route. And I did get to one point where I almost did it, but I couldn't get to the end. So the last thing I did was put both of them together and just make a route map. just so it's easier, so I can get it done. Bear in mind, we did that in groups for EXP as well, so we were getting 6 of each item. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, the game is really active right now. There's so many people in Phoenix. But I don't really see anybody in parties, which is a shame. Other than actual trusts. Unfortunately, I think that, I mean, the trust system is very useful, but I do think that it kind of, made it a bit more, easier to just kind of do it without anybody. Modern Final Fantasy XI is solo-oriented until endgame, yeah. Yeah, I've heard endgame is when you really hang out with each other. It's just a shame. I think that early game can be fun with other people. Oh, I'm not the person to speak, though, obviously, because I also use Trust. I use Trust in Final Fantasy XIV, too. Whenever possible, sometimes. This character's dialogue is also very funny, though. Alright, so I have this crazy-ass map. I'm gonna open it up here. Maybe I should share the map. It's kind of quickly done. How big is this gonna be? Hold on. Here. It was made with a very tiny image. It's crazy to me, I couldn't find anybody, like, doing, like, an optimal path map for this. So that's why I just did it myself. I don't know if this might be the optimal path, it's just what was written in the guide, and I assumed that the guide was correct. But I even added the cheers. Every ounce of this thing is ready to go. Nope, I've got it. Don't worry, I know how to do this game. At this point. That's why we have cheer macro as well. Right now. But, like I said today, we're just going to be able to get our mount, and we're gonna do the Dragoon quests. Like I said, I've tried to keep story stuff, like, entirely stream only. So I avoided doing the Dragoon stuff even though I wanted to. Easy goals. Ideally. For some reason, going to my regular controller to my Thor feels so different. Even though it definitely isn't. It's like the same scheme. Just the orientation, I guess. Oh god, I don't know where it is. Hold on. Readjust. Go over here. I'm going over here. It's fine. Let's cheer. Alright, I guess this is right. They're not, like, exact, I feel. At least not on my not on my thing. Alright, let's go over here. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're on the money. Okay. This is the part I get fucked up. Okay. Over here. Oh, actually, no, wait, it's right there, I'm pretty sure. No. No, it can't, that can't be it. That can't be it. Or maybe it is. Here? There's nothing in there. It would be blue if there was. Oh, there it is. Come on, little man, let's go. Okay. I'm gonna start going this way. Oh, we're so off. This way. Ooh. Oh, how do we get up? How do I get up there? I didn't plan this. I didn't plan this route enough. If only you could jump. No, please, not the slightly raised elevation. Oh, he's so close. I'm preparing my cheer. Ugh. You're so close, you're so close. Alright. Alright, we're on route. Thank God, woman, you saved my life. And by that, you just stood here. But I'm glad you were here. Expertly done. Never have I seen anyone mount a raptor with such aplomb, and I dare say I never will again. Your skill is so impressive, in fact, that I'll let this one take you all the way back to Juneau. Thank you. It's faster. You see, our current research involves not only training the raptors in following commands of the common man, but also in having them reach their destinations without any input from their masters. I'll use my link pearl to apprise Mapitoto of the situation so that she can prepare a suitable reward for you. Have a safe journey back. Thanks, I trained for this. I trained for this moment. I feel like I should share that map in like the Final Fantasy XI subreddit or something. I literally couldn't find one. Maybe it'll help another new soul. Oh, that reminds me, that person's name reminded me. I was looking for link shells and there was so many that were just dads. Like they were named dads or dads of Final Fantasy. It was really funny to me. Look who made it back and no worse for the wear. A deal's a deal. With a trainer's whistle, you should be able to call your raptor to your side anywhere out in the field. Don't give me that dirty look. This one is a bit more docile than the one I had you take around Battalion Downs. Ride him out just like... Thank you. Your trainer's whistle is a bit special because it can produce all manner of lovely sounds. If you come across a chocobo whistle in your travels, would you mind showing it to me? I can register it in your trainer's whistle. And if you stumble upon an item known as an astral notebook, then I can register that too. Chocobo whistles and items beginning with a music note can be used and obtained to use new mounts. feel free to do so right away. Don't worry, I will. And while I have you there, or here, rather, the Raptor you took out before could always use more training. I don't think I could provide you with any more rewards, so it's really up to you, but it would really be quite the boon for me. Thank you. I will not be doing that again. No, I'm good. I understand. I always forget to raid, not select. Okay. We have a couple here. Ah, how lovely. Let me register your tiger. Thanks. Ignore my Moogle Pels. I haven't spent them yet. I'm waiting. I don't know what to spend them on yet. I feel like I should save them. Alright, well those are the only ones I have right now. We do have a little egg being stored in Sandy area. That's also where we can find our Dragoon quest. So let's head over. I technically already started it, but I can go over to it again and just talk to the other NPC and see the dialogue again. That is another thing that I find crazy about, like, how people did it back in the day, is that I'm so used to, like, quest markers above heads, or above names, I guess. And this just has absolutely nothing. You just kind of have to talk to everybody and remember, which, frankly, you know, like, forces you to be more involved with the world. But I could definitely see how that might not work for a lot of people. Or it might be hard for a lot of people. But that's also why we have guides. Like, I would have never known, to just click in that one specific spot to find Chocobo Prince for the Chocobo quest. We're just gonna be stuck here for a little bit, don't worry about that. We're just locked in. We're locked in forever. Hello, Riku Kitty Hearts. I have some information to relay you to regarding your egg. Sure. Detailed report. Day 1, basic care. We have been taking good care of your egg. I cannot wait to see how the chick will look. What about the condition? Let us analyze your egg's current condition. I cannot tell yet whether the chocobo will be male or female. Chocobos are delicate creatures, and their condition easily changes. The secret to raising a good chocobo is to give plenty of care. Okay, let's care for our chocobo. If you watch over chocobo, I like how they say that as if it's a name, it will gradually return your affection. The chick inside the egg seems to want out. It's just the idea of, like, the little fucking chick in the egg going, "Let me out of here," and like banging on the egg. Give up chocobo raising evil. I mean, why wouldn't you? It has to be 6 days or 7 days. Like, what's the difference here? This is the basic care plan for your chocobo. Under this plan, we will provide for your chocobo's most fundamental needs. Sure? I mean, it said 7. Yeah. Okay, we did plan 2 for 7 days. Oh. Well, they all say basic care. I'll look into that later, it's fine. I'm sure the egg will be fine. I check on him every day. He'll live. Hopefully. Okay. Let's go do our Dragoon quest. Dunking Queen? That's a slay name. I hear that, Dragoon and Dancer is good for solos, so we might do Dancer as well eventually. I also hear that Samurai and Dragoon are great for damage dealing. That might be more of a, endgame thing. At first, we'll definitely do Warrior and Dragoon because, I mean, Warrior is already leveled up and, that also works fine. Okay, let's head over. Oh, I forgot. I don't know why. For the longest time, I was convinced that I was, like, a paladin. For some reason. Like, I saw a warrior on me, but my brain was like, I'm a paladin. Maybe it's just that I always go like a paladin if I do a tank. But I just kept... I was like... Huh. It only clicked with me when I saw somebody with an axe, and I was like, oh, right. Oh, shit, that makes a lot of sense. And then I went and got an axe after that. Alright. You hear more and more talk of the Dragon King Grandpair these days. They say that his top vassal was Dragoon. I wonder whatever happened to all the Dragoons. I heard that to become a Dragoon, you had to make a pact with a living wyvern. However, thanks to the Dragon Slayers, there aren't that many dragons left. The Dragon Slayers keep down the numbers of deadly dragons, but the number of Dragoons can never go up. It's a sad, sad cycle. They say that King Renpier's top vessel, the last of the Dragoons, collapsed after a battle with the Dragon Slayer. I even heard a rumor that a new Dragoon appeared in Sandiaria, but no one has ever seen him. Some even say that it is that Saranus locked up in the dungeons? Caranus? Saranus sounds right. There's nothing to those rumors. Even if he really was a Dragoon, why would he be in the Obliette? Obliette? Okay, you have a point. Y'all use too many big words. Oh right, I also saved, the, like, secret pirate island for stream. We're probably just gonna focus on Dragoons since I can't stay on too long. But I hope that mentor chat is being good right now. They're on the stream. They have to be good. Don't say any slurs. Don't do it. Actually, don't do it, please. Please don't do it. Okay. Oh. It's a good thing I have my guide up. I need to be rank 2. I am only rank 1. So we will have to hold out on Dragoon for now, but that's okay. I assume that I can get to rank 2 by just doing the regular quests. That does put a thorn in my side on what we were doing here. But I guess we could go to the secret pirate island. Shout out to My Pancreas. Insane name. Alright. We'll go here. Bulletoon. Oh, something else we could do is that Moogle event game. I've still not done it. This feels kind of like the stream of little mini games. Hello, sir. Let me in. We're setting sail for Nord, landlubber. Hopefully you can handle the rough seas. No, I can't. Hoist the sails, mateys. We're off. Where am I? Do I have a map here? No, I don't. I forgot the map. Shit. It's fine. I can attune right here. It's fine. Well, what the hell is that? That's cool. I'm never gonna figure out what that is because they're behind 15 million people. Right, where would the survival guide be? Got some Moogles around. This dude is ready for Christmas. Ugh. We got this weird thing. I'm afraid to touch it. I'm gonna touch it, never mind. I'm doing it. Alright, well that did nothing. Hello. Hey lady, this way to the exit. You don't happen to have any extra gil, do ya? I'm saving up for a new pet parrot. Well, I don't have the option. Well, actually, no, I guess I would have the option to give you some gil. Hold on. Here's 20 gil. Damn. Fuck you too, bitch. You didn't say anything? No thanks? I see how it is. Alright, well... I need to get some maps. I grabbed like a shitload of maps. After I sold some shields with my sparks, but clearly that was not enough. What's in here? Happenings are happening in here. Why are you two just standing here? Oh. Did you get bumped about by the waves on your way here, Riku Kitty Hearts? No matter. The boss be waiting inside for you. I didn't know I was starting something. I thought I was just entering a door. I guess that makes sense why they were standing there. Oh, would you look at that? Look who's decided to join us. Master, who are you? Oh god. I've accidentally... Did I accidentally enter another expansion? I am both humbled and honored to be able to exchange words with you once more. My man... I'm so sorry, I don't know who you are. I just finished the tutorial quests. I have followed your instructions to the letter. Months upon years have I toiled, seeking guidance from both man and the heavens, never once letting my training or dedication falter. All this I have done so that we may meet once more. Please tell me that I don't know her. Unworthy though your disciple Iroha may be, her words and emotions are true. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay, we're on me and Riku Kitty Hearts are on the same page. You got krill in your ears, girl? She's calling you her master. What kind of master runs around forgetting who their pupils are? You mean to say you don't remember her at all? I'm like... I don't know how old this character is. Let's say my character's 20 years old. Like the game. What's all this malarkey? Do not get angry at her. It is only natural that she not remember me. I have wholly lost track of what year this is. 884, correct? This time is many, many years before I came to be, and my presence here is somewhat of an anomaly. Did you hit your head before I found you? Floating adrift or something? Do you mean to say that you haven't been born yet? Then how'd you get here? I come from an age far in the future when Vanadiel stands on a precipice, and the Master is the only one who can guide me. So you mean to say that Riku Kitty Hearts is this master of yours? I guess so. And from that outfit you're wearing, I'd wager you're born in the Far East. That is correct. I'm a guardian of Rezenhima Sanctorium, and have a strong link with the heavens as a chief priestess. Well, your outfit's cool. Oh, I know the particulars of the Eastern faith are a bit foreign to the rest of us, but Altana remains a central figure even here. Or even there, rather. Sorry. So that'd make you a religious authority, then? And let me guess, the power of the spirits sent you back to our time? They set me adrift so that I may prevent the darkness which has engulfed my era. It's always darkness. What's this, then? You're gonna have to be a bit more straightforward. Does this mean that the beastmen end up victorious in the end, or is it something far more nefarious? Master, do I have your leave to show them our reality? Yeah, I don't know who you even are, dude. Sure, go ahead. Talk about the darkness. Oh, I can just say they shouldn't know? Damn. By your will. In the age from whence I hail, Vanadiel is gripped in the vice of fear. In my homeland, we refer to it as emptiness, a blanket of darkness that infects all it touches. Okay, so this is... Shadowbringers type shit. The Master and her comrades strove tirelessly for a brighter future, and their tale is known by all in time. Many months and years pass, I came to be in this world and trained diligently under the Master's gentle hand. Yet it was not long before the skies began to cloud, both figuratively and literally. It descended like a thick miasma, stifling the land under a blanket of silence. I looked into the Master's eyes and could see the truth. My homeland was not only the victim, Quan Mendarsha Adulan. The end times were upon us, and both man and goddess were powerless to stop it. The end... Oh, I already read that. But then how did you survive? The Master and my father sacrificed himself. Okay, well, damn. I'm dead. My mother is from an island known as Resenhima. I feel like that's how it's pronounced. The land where the final struggle took place. Vanquishing the emptiness was but a fantasy. It was all I could do to erect a barrier to halt its advance. Keep adding like letters. A Pyrrhic victory indeed, as the walls of Resenhima's sanctorum. Hold on. I need to take a drink of water, I think. I've been reading too much. Resenhima's sanctorum could do naught but echo back my own solitary cries. I was trapped for several years. Oh. She was trapped for several years, that's it. She told me that there was only one speck of hope that could save us. It wouldn't let me, like, open up the chat. I think because I'm in the cutscene. The Master. I was to find the Master and join my light with hers. Yuri? The spirits opened a path for me, guiding me back here, to this point in Vanadiel's history. Master, I would like to give you this, lest I forget to do so at a later juncture. From what you told me, there will be many trials posed to you before you finally set foot in the land you know today as the Far East. Keep this by your side, and the path will remain open to you always. Follow its guidance, and it will lead you unfailingly to my time. However... Now, just hang on a minute. If we just follow it without doing anything else, we'll just end up at your apocalyptic future where you're the only one left alive, right? That is correct. However, the Master surely has the capacity to experience both futures, one with the emptiness and one without. Please find a way to... I cannot stay long. Damn. Burp. What in blazes? Biku Kitty Hearts, I can't make heads or tails of the whole thing. Think she's telling the truth? This warrants further study. I'll see if my agents can pick up on anything. I've never been too good at dealing with complex twists and turns. Give me some time to collect my thoughts. Sure thing, dude. Alright, well. We did that. I'm glad that I, waited to come here until stream, or I would have accidentally probably walked into another cutscene. Alright, well. We'll look around a little more. The ad break is about to start, so, I'll find maybe another little thing to do before we end the stream to, make the ad break worth it. Well, here's our, what is this? Yep, survival guide. Okay, we got that. Let's grab this. Alright. This is definitely reminding me of, God, what's it called? Not the Copperbell Mines, but Sastasha, maybe? The little end of the dungeon where there's, like, the little pirate den with all the pirate stations that you kill. Except I don't kill these ones. Alright, well, let me, maybe, Temtera, yes. Thank you. It's been a while since I did them. Saluting you and your knowledge. Let's head over to, Sandy Area. Since whatever we do is probably gonna be there. We might do the little Moogle event that I haven't done yet. The Moogle minigame. Attempt to do it. But the ad break's gonna hit, so I'll go to BRB screen. Make sure to stretch, get some water every hour if possible. Too many years in 11, and when I played 14 said the exact thing. Yeah. Well, they do have many things in common. It is the Final Fantasy world. It'll always draw you in. Alright, I'll be right back. Hello all. Also, fun fact, I think the guy in the gray turban was Aldo from the starting cutscene, if I remember right. Hard to see on a cell phone during the conversation. Yeah, I do think that was Aldo as well. Well, rather, if you mean the guy in the cutscene with Gilgamesh and Iroha, then yeah, that was Aldo. Or if you mean... Oh, you mean Final Fantasy XIV, maybe? Huh. I think you might be right about that. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. I figured that, maybe we should finally do some Sandy area missions to raise our rank here. And then we can finally get Dragoon. I don't think that I've done any of those yet. So let's start the first one, which is smash the Orcus Scouts. Let me figure out, so we're in southern. Southern. I wouldn't mind looking at, like, the maps, like, letter and numbers thing if, like, the top didn't get blocked off at the top. Sandy has a great story, my favorite. You can eventually do all three. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, I was going to start with Sandy as well for similar reasons. I don't know the story yet, but I do know that the story in Sandy area is very good. I do plan to do all three eventually. I picked Sandy specifically because this was the nation that my dad used to play in. He was like, you know, big Sandy area. But then also my cat that I had most of my life happened to be named Sandy, so we kind of would refer to the two as the same thing. Windy takes forever. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a Bass Talk, as the second one. Winters does interest me because it seems a bit it looks silly in like a good way. Like it looks like a funny area. And I like the wilderness of it, although the mazes are crazy. I have to imagine that part of why it takes forever is because of the mazes. But let me go talk to this guy over here. Shantado is badass, but it's all mazes and zones are so spread apart. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I assumed. I haven't been in those zones too much, but those zones are... I can definitely see how it would take a while. I've not really seen much of Shantado yet, other than the, hold on, let me remember the name. The Crystalline Prophecy cutscene that I accidentally walked into. She seemed like a fun character. Sandy to me affected more of the world and liked it. A recruit, what do you want with this gatehouse? A mission, please. Not much work for those wet behind the ears, but... You mean sweaty? How about slaying orcish scouts? Only the yellowest of yearlings would run from that, and we've no work for cowards here. If you're to take the mission, I'll be happy to explain. Tell me more. Here's your mission. Orcish scouts from outside kill one and bring me his axe as proof. You'll have to bring me an orcish axe. No other kind will do, understand? That is all. You'll take the mission then? Sure thing. Bring me one of those axes and your mission will be a success. No running away now. We have a proud country to defend. I think that they're more likely to run away from me right now. I may have started this a bit late. Nothing wrong with being overqualified, I suppose. Want a tip where to get the axe? Sure. I know that, there's an orc that spawns, like, around here. But I do know where I was just gonna, like, run into the wilderness. Is that an orc there? No, it's a chest. It's funny seeing all the chests everywhere. In West Ron, left side of the map, there's a zone. It's an orc outpost. Oh yeah, I do know that. Yeah, this little area here. That would be better to go to. Thank you for the tip. That little finger, more orcs. Be careful of the finger. The finger in Ron. It's funny to me how, I'm sure there's more orcs later on, but it's funny to me, how quickly they become not very threatening, despite the, like, very threatening opening movie of the game. The, like, violent opening movie. Oh, I accidentally clicked that. Here, let's... My brain was in Final Fantasy XIV mode. Well, that was quick. It was a running joke, no matter what level you are, even at level 99, there's a rabbit that can kill you. Yeah, I do notice that there are, like, there's more rabbits than there are orcs. I see rabbits everywhere. Which I'm fine with. I like the rabbits, even though I kill them. Maybe it should have been rabbits that attacked everybody in the opening movie. Rabbits killed my parents. There's spawnable bosses, and one of the hardest is a dumb rabbit. That's really funny. I assume the spawnable bosses are the things that are like light shooting out of the ground. I think I've seen people fight those. Or at least like try to spawn one of them. It won't activate at all for me, which is probably for the best. Some of the void bosses. I'm definitely not ready for those. Those are some rabbits I'll have to pass. For now. Hello, sir. I have your bloody axe. Oops. Hold on. Always forget to trade. It's interesting that you just trade them. Like, you would another player. Some of the void bosses, blind, slow, stun, lol, like those guys. Yeah. Oh, you're back. Well, if you're so happy you defeated an orc or two, you have a long way ahead of you. For one so new, I'd be... Lord Knight, forgive this interruption, but there is something I must ask of you. Hi, Linux. How are you doing? I question whether Queen Lute? I'm gonna call you Lute. Truly passed away 15 years past. Ooh. Ooh, she's dead. Tell me, of what cause did she die? Who are you, and why do you pry with such inquiries? Please, I have traveled from afar to see Her Highness. Doing good, you? I'm doing okay. My jaw's a little messed up, so I'm trying to not open it too much, but streaming. But it's alright, it's doing okay so far. Please, oh, this music slays. So, I just noticed it. Hi, Trix! Hello! Please, I have traveled from afar to see Her Highness. You've what? Very well, listen closely. 15 years ago, Queen Lute fell into a rare sickness. She left this world before we could save her. So an illness claimed her life. Well, it's none of your concern at any rate. Even if she lived, an adventurer like you could never see her, much less the inside of the two Dio Regril. If I say it fast enough, you can't tell if I say it wrong. What was the name of her illness? We are not told such things. Only the royal family would know. Is that so? Well, I thank you for your kindness, proud knight of Sandaria. Hey, wait! What was the matter with that adventurer? He was awfully stubborn, wasn't he? He seemed to know the late queen personally, but how could he not be aware of her death? At any rate, your work is done. Excellent form, my friend. Squeezes Amico. Thank you, Trix. Lockjaw or something? It is TMJ or TMD. They're pretty much the same thing. I've always suspected I've had it, but it's not like fully diagnosed because it's I usually just rest my jaw. But I talk more nowadays. So it's a little harder. But it'll be fine. If it doesn't get better in like a week, then I'll go check in with my physical therapist. TMJ is a really big word that I can't say. Uh, basically jaw pain, or it's like when your jaw like clicks or pops, and it's usually caused by the joint that moves your jaw and the cartilage there. Chateau Dorak V, I think. Oh, I'm gonna forget that immediately, but thank you. um, yeah, it'll be fine. The worst case scenario, my jaw kind of locks in place. But that has never happened to me, which is super cool that it hasn't. And I ideally it never happens. I think I'd panic. Chateau Dorak V. Okay. I just mouthed that to myself in an attempt to remember. I'm sure I will immediately forget, I fear. I'm sorry, Miko, hope it doesn't get worse. Yeah, it'll be okay. I just need to rest my jaw, basically, and not open it too much, which is why I'm a bit closer to the mic this stream. Which is probably not as good for my back, but it's fine. Which I should also say, I'm gonna not stream on Friday for this reason. But tomorrow we'll probably still do our stream. And I might try to do more ranked stuff. Not ranked, but like rank quests to build my rank in Sand area. Well, I assume I just do the bat hunt. Yeah, that's my next mission. Have you ever set foot into King Renpir's tomb? 200 years ago, the curtain fell on the golden age of Sandaria. Civil war erupted over the kingdom's hegemony. You can trade crystals to increase your rank bar? Oh, that's good to know. I just kept selling them. Thank you for telling me, that's very important. That's huge, actually. King Renpir was there to extinguish the conflict. When he died, he was interred in a great tomb south of East Runfor. But unknown hands have defiled his grave of late. Not clusters, but 12 stack of crystals. Good to know. Thank you for telling me. But visitors report missing gravestones and shadows twisting in the caverns. Ravaging a royal tomb is an unforgivable crime. It is. I have to agree with you with that. Your orders are to investigate the tomb and determine if there is any truth to what they say. Do you understand? Yep. I implore you to make haste to King Renpir's tomb. You may find proof of grave robbers there. But wander too deeply within, and the goblins might find you. Tread boldly, my friend, but do not go in over your head. I don't mind doing the rank quests anyways, since I get story out of it. But it would be good to raise my rank quicker for Dragoon. Oops. Okay. Let me make sure here. All right, let's go east. Let's start from the top. Use the BG wiki at all? Yeah, I'm actually using it right now. I've been going between the two main big guides. Like here, where's the other one? I think I have it bookmarked. Oh, I guess I've mostly been using the BG wiki. Yeah. I have that mostly open right now. I have the Dragoon quest open with the Final Fantasy XI fandom one. So I've been kind of cross-checking guides, I guess. I know that's recommended more than just using only one. I'm pretty sure I have a map of these mines here, or the tomb rather. We're certainly gonna find out. Fundum 11 lore, BG was like the #1 guide in 11 and compiled all the information into one spot. It's definitely needed. I realized, while talking to my friend the other day and telling her about, you know, Final Fantasy 11, there's like a crazy little icon there. I'm gonna go look at what it is. We realized that Morrowind and Final Fantasy 11 came out on the same year. Because I kind of compared Morrowind to Final Fantasy 11 in the sense of like an old school kind of adventure where it's not holding your hand whatsoever. In fact, like anti-holding your hand. Follow the river all the way south and go right, you'll see the tomb. Thank you. You're the wiki all on your own. I kind of thought you couldn't play Final Fantasy 11 anymore, but it's cool to watch this. Oh yeah, you can definitely play it. Oh yeah, I figure on console you definitely can't play it anymore. You can play it on PC though. If you ever wanted to try it, this is actually a great time to try it because there's like 20 events happening right now. Oh, like Morrowind not having a map for starters? Yeah. Oh yeah, when I played Morrowind back in the day, I was very young. And I definitely did not get far. 20 years and 11, then wife got me to play another MMO. She couldn't handle the wiki guide, it was way too slow for her. I can understand. It's definitely for certain players. It can definitely, you gotta put a lot of work into it. It's doable though, and I think it's very worth the story. Let me put on auto run actually. I keep forgetting about it. But yeah, I just constantly hear how good the story is here, and it's a Final Fantasy game, so I love Final Fantasy stories. I love Final Fantasy 14. This tree. Never played Morrowind. I think it's worth a try. It's a very good Elder Scrolls game. It's just that it is harder to get into unless you're actively trying, I guess. In the same way that Final Fantasy 11 is. Like when you start one of these games, you have to be ready to start one of them, I guess, and then be ready to like open up a guide or, you know, put a lot of time into figuring things out. Imagine your dad playing this on the PS2 and having no guide, all word of mouth. A guild's helping each other. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, yeah, my dad started to play this game, right when it came out, really. So this game has kind of been in, like, the background of my life for a long time. Because he played for about 12 or 11 years. And he definitely got there. He had all of his jobs leveled up and everything. He would play it constantly, it'd always be on. Now I understand why it would always be on, even if he wasn't playing, because it'd be a process to log in. I imagine even more on the PS2. Like, when I took a break yesterday from playing, I would just, like, leave the game on. I didn't want to log back in. My original server no longer exists. Pandemonium was migrated when servers got empty. That sucks. My dad played on Odin. I'm just now noticed your name. You kitty heart's cute. Thank you. I feel a little silly when I interact with the people. Because it's such a long and silly name, but... I just kind of kept running. I'll go over here. We figured things out by trial and error. And then by looking it up. Yeah, after I did the Chocobo and, like, mount quests and getting sub-jobs, I wrote to my friend, nobody is allowed to, get upset about Oromly Born ever again. Used to leave my PS2 on for days because you would sit in Juno and AFK Bazaar selling things. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hey, it's whatever brings enjoyment, right? Yeah. Like, it's definitely harder, but I do get enjoyment out of the game. I'm setting up my new monitor and stuff, which is why I'm quiet. That's okay, Trix. I'm surprised you got your monitor so quickly. Also, I forgot, I read that you got an XP Pen tablet. I actually used to use an old XP Pen tablet, and I like them. What did this guy say? As part of my devotions, I come here each day to pray. Damn. Dedication. Anyways. I should probably look up what the tomb is. Surprisingly, they don't have a picture of where the tomb is. Or like a coordinate. Hold on, this is easily solvable. Open the map. We're here. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I'm assuming you would be under the Ron maps here. Which implies that I do not have it. Is there an other side to the map? Oh, the dirt road other side. I see. Thank you. Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to also trying out Dancer, even if it's just to have a solo sub-job for Dragoon. Dancer's is kind of a fun job in Final Fantasy XIV, and I assume Final Fantasy XI. Inside the tomb, you want a map or may get lost, yeah. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, I might have not gotten the map, which is fine. I'll go get maps. I'll at least know where it is. I definitely need... I've run into, like 2 other places already where I don't have maps for. I thought I bought a bunch of them, but clearly there's just so many maps. There's a warp point inside that may take you to a really, really bad spot under levels 80. That's good to know. I think that it blocks me from doing certain warp points. Because I've definitely tapped on some stuff that I probably shouldn't have, and it does nothing. But I could always be proven wrong. It's the way it's completely silent. Oh. Oh. I was like, is there NPCs in here? No, it's just some guy. Grounds tome, and okay, let's get the survival guide. Very useful. Let's see, do I have a map? I don't. That's fine. That's okay. We'll just teleport up. Well, I guess I don't really have to teleport back, but we'll save. We'll save our gil. Spooky. I do like when I enter an area and there's this silence. Like something horrible is about to happen. Anyways, we'll just run back. You can buy more maps in Upper Juno. They get expensive though, yeah. They certainly do. I was buying maps in Seblina, I think it's called, if I remember. Because there's a map person there. It kind of pointed me towards her. I was just leveling in the dunes, you know? Ended up there. And I had some gil from selling the shields. And bought a bunch. And I was like, I think this is okay. I bought quite a lot, but it was not enough. By the Dancers in Juno, they have a lot of maps. I'll definitely go to Juno then. The building in there to the left of the dancers. Also good to know where the dancers are. Yeah, and a lot of games seem to do that to set the right mood depending on the game and story. Yeah, I do like it as a mood setting. They get expensive though, yeah. I'm still pretty... I think I have 46,000 gil. Because, mostly because I've spent some of my sparks on actual gear. Because I've leveled up so quickly with my ring. Above the Chocobo stables. I think it would be funny if they had like a separate counter where it just counted the amount of time that you spent traveling in this game. It would have made more sense, like, olden days. I do recall, like, turning over and seeing my dad running just most of the time. You can sell a shield from Sparks for some good money too. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Honestly, that might have been one of the first things I learned from people explaining things about the game, is always use Sparks for shields. Because I also watched this guide. Well, it's not a newer guide, but it was like the most recommended guide for Final Fantasy XI, where they basically just say, just don't worry about gil, you're gonna get so many sparks for so many shields, and just sell them all. shout out. I'm learning. Took me a year back in the day to get level 75 because time gates, people farming for gear. LOL, new 11 is way more casual accessibility, I like it. Yeah, it's definitely... Yeah, I can tell very clearly, because, like, this is technically a first playthrough, but, because it's been so many years and I don't remember anything. What class are you, a knight? No, I'm a warrior, main class, and then my sub-job is thief. Because you can have sub-jobs as well, and it kind of changes how you play the game. Or gives you more access to other abilities for other jobs. Yeah, this is like the first playthrough, mostly because I like I said, I don't remember anything. From when I played it like back when I was maybe 15 or something. I lost my account, unfortunately, and I didn't feel like redoing it. I tried again in 2018 for like a day, which is why I have the games on PC now. Because back in the day, I played it on the Xbox. And then, which, by the way, I lost my account because it just got deleted in 30 days. That's a whole other story. But yeah, I played it for a day and I had a lot of trouble because I didn't have like any like stepping stones. I didn't know what to do at all. No guides or anything. But with everybody coming back and I found really like good Reddit posts on guides and stuff, I was like, alright, I'm gonna give this a try because I really want to experience the story. And I also, like, ever since 2018, the quality of life features have gotten way better. It's kind of crazy how much has changed. For Dragoon, you'll want a sub-job Samurai, great skill abilities. Yeah, I've heard that Samurai subbing for Dragoon has really good damage, and it's really good for endgame. And then I've heard, for soloing, that Dancer is good as a sub-job. And then also, Warrior is good, which I'll probably have Warrior first for a bit since it's already leveled. But, I'll probably rather stop here for now. I'll go grab my maps. But it's probably best that I give my jaw a rest for now. Dragon White Mage also used to be a meta, but because your dragon can heal you, oh yeah. I think that, I don't remember what I used. I think I did a Dragon White Mage like, 10 years ago I played for a little bit. Yeah, I heard that, Dancer is recommended for a similar reason because your dragon can heal you. I'll probably need to eventually put like an image over the chat. I have it like this because I usually play. Didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah. I learned that when looking up like what the best sub jobs were for Dragoon. That Dancer is often recommended for soloing because of the healing and stuff. But yeah, I have the chat windows set up like this because I usually play on my 4, which is like kind of a DS type handheld device. And I stream my PC to it, but it's small. And so I have like my whole UI like a lot bigger. And so when I put the chat side by side instead, they're all kinds of fucked up. So I just leave it like this. Kind of reminds me of Bravery Default, where you can have a main job and a sub job. So have the character be a white mage as a main with Time Mage as a sub. Time Mage sounds cool as hell. Yeah, I really like the idea of sub jobs because I feel like it unlocks a lot of possibilities. I also imagine that it's hard to manage all of that, but it makes the gameplay very well, with a lot of variation. But yeah, I will stop here and I'll play some more Final Fantasy XI tomorrow. I'll write some more notes, I guess, of like what I want to do, because what I wanted to do today was Dragoon, but then I forgot I need to be rank 2. But, you know, maybe I'll do that off stream. I like to try and keep the, like, more story, big story stuff to stream, and do random shit off stream to prepare, I guess. But we'll play more tomorrow. Friday, I won't stream. I'll just rest. And then next week we'll do this all again. But let's head over here. Thank you all so much for watching or lurking or chatting. I really appreciate you all so much. You have no idea. Thank you all for all the help too. I'm really enjoying playing Final Fantasy XI. I like streaming it. I get to meet a lot of Final Fantasy XI players, which is cool. I really appreciate any of you hanging around. I know it's probably slow because I'm a new player. I'm getting used to stuff, but I'm having fun with it. So hopefully we can enjoy a story together. Hell yeah. But all of you have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye. One more for the road, Lemon. Alright, see ya everybody.